Hello. Namaste. Happy Easter. Happy initiation of rebirth. Here we are once more on our ongoing series of gateway activations. Something I always recommend is to get a glass of water and an essential oil, whichever one you're liking right now. And also, if you have a crystal, you might want to bring your crystal with you. So I'm so happy to be with you once more on these amazing high frequency multidimensional journeys. And my name is Anjahlia, if you haven't met me. Anjahlia Marisa Shihan, your favorite cosmic shaman. And what we'll be doing today is the Christ Creation Gateway Activation. It is 4421, right? I love these master numbers. So today we're going to join me as your channel, as your guide. I'm a embodied channel and I'm a seer and a journeyer because I'm a seer, it turns out. I've always been an artist and seen images and visions, but I have become aware that these images are brought to me in these intentional situations like these gateway activations that are for your evolution and the evolution of the ascension of the earth that we're in right now. That these images are brought to us by source, by God, and that is such a beautiful way to look about these journeys, that these images that I'm going to interpret for you are brought to you personally, because we're going to create a group consciousness, a group Merkaba. So we'll be guiding you through this inversion expansion of this Easter Christ gateway of creation. And this is an entryway to greater living light within you. And that's what really each one of these gateway activations are. It's an entryway to open those gateways of the greater living light, living love, and living creation within you. And as we approach this Easter and this astrology and all the influences that are moving through us in this golden Aquarian age, we are in a time of filling up. And also you may notice that you need to just sit or be. This is extremely important, and I cannot exclaim enough that how important it is to learn this divine feminine practice of the being. And the meditation is the perfect avenue for this, because there is a rebalancing going on with the masculine and feminine within ourselves and within all beings. And we've been in an out of balance masculine time period in the Piscean era, and now we're coming into balance in this golden Aquarian age, right? So the feminine needs to return, and within each one of us, because we've been traumatized, basically. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit of ascension information in case you're not up on it. But this golden Aquarian age is an incredible time. Like, I know I personally came here to be here in this time period because my heart dreaming is to bring heaven to earth, and everything I do is to assist that and to help you bring heaven to earth and bring your light, your love, your quotients of multidimensionality on board here. So we get to live a truly cosmic life, right? The life we want to live, the life we know we should be living. And there's so many urges and surges coming inside of each human being with all these different influences with the COVID. And there's so many interesting dynamics going on because we're in this world of polarization, right? And it's, they're saying it's like bipolar almost, right? But so we're merging the polarization. So it's so much merging that's going on and clarifying. And through each ceremony, we'll be working with our shadow aspects and the parts that are old and needing to be released so that we have more room for this light and this fill up, right, that we're speaking about. And you need to be able to fill up so you can expand and ignite your own light. And this is an initiation of a rebirth. And that's what this day to me is especially about, is moving through that gateway, right? That veil wall within yourself into the light that is your Christ. So these journeys are all experiential wisdom, in my personal opinion, humble opinion. And I'm so honored that I get to teach in this manner, because it's really a guidance system through the masters. And I'm a good listener, is the way I look at it. And I'm here to be your guide. And that way we have a chance to help ourselves and help each other. And that's what it's all about. So we're going to be opening up these gateways to allow in your golden Christ codes and open your multidimensional receptivity, so that you're all online and on board. And Metatron is going to be here with us in the Masters. Our Christ Counsel is Yeshua, Magdalene, Sananda, Nada, the Holy Mother, Mother Mary, Ashtar ships of light, and the earth ships of light also, the Elohim, the Eloha, and of course Gaia. I like to call her Gaia. It feels good out of my mouth. So each journey, if you haven't been on these, they're ongoing, and they have an overlighting kind of plan, but then it's totally it's all channeled direct from the masters. And each time Metatron joins us, and he will lead us through a Metatronic activation meditation, and which helps us to open up all these dimensions of ourselves. And we can bring through the bridge, the antikarana that we hold personally, which is this higher light above us, bring it down through our chakras and through our pillar of light, and open our heart in all directions, and join in collaboration with Mother Earth. And so there's going to be a very creative event going on that will be roughly summing up that practice, okay? So what we're really working with today is this: what is this Christ? A lot of people go, I don't relate to God, the word God. I don't relate to the word Christ. And I totally understand and appreciate that. And I felt the same way until I started researching Christ and Jesus even, and met Jesus in the many etheric times that I've met him, and which is an initiation in and of itself, because the Christ energies are like everything you want to be, everything you would in your heart dreaming would want to be. Like I when I see Christ, he's like a Sufi, and he's all about love and forgiveness and compassion and appreciation and sharing and caring and deep wisdom that resonates inside your own heart, that helps heal. And through all these different codes that he brings through, we really just find who we are, because we are the children of the Christ. That's like our purpose. It's kind of seems, it's huge. It's just really huge. It's hard to even explain. So your Christ heart knows itself as light, knows itself as love, as kindness, as compassion, as generosity, as peace, clarity, simplicity, as a receptor, a transmitter, a bridge, a liberator, an anchor of thyself, thy knowing, as the beloved. As you feel these frequencies, they resonate, they awaken. It is the Christ plan to be your awakener. So you may creatively in collaboration with Spirit. Live your life with an expanded, Christed heart, touching all around you. And each journey will be doing different exchanges with the masters who will be bringing us gifts and codes and keys, wisdom, and beautiful symbols and geometries. And these are activations. And you'll also be aware that there'll be light language songs that are attunements that I'll be channeling. And you'll feel them. They're not of the mind, they're of the soul and the heart. And if you learn to listen with your heart, as we become multidimensional and telepathic in the new earth, as we raise into 5 dimensions, we'll be communicating telepathically. So a lot of the difficulties will dissolve. So much of our difficulties are really, in my book, places where we are not communing. I love that word, communing. It's such a sacred word. So this is a channeled message I pre-channeled when I sent out the newsletter. I'll just read it because when I'm channeling, I feel like they're always bringing forth something that's very different than I would have thought. This is a message about this gateway of evolution and the force of creation. These days pass quickly as they offer the brilliant news that the Christ is awakening within you. Take a deep breath, as it is the breath of fresh air you have been calling and asking for. It is indeed the flame that is awakening within you. And that you are the breath of fresh air that the Christ calls forth. So meet yourself and awaken to this refreshment, this reflection of the deeper you, the one who does not sleep, the soul and spirit of you. They claim your everyday moments and pulse a new contract, something you have wanted, something you have yearned for, a break, a new bargaining chip, a fearless renewal of an animalistic earthly connection, a driving force that will not take no for an answer, that says, awake now. Every cell in your body is listening. Every sun ray photon is pumping you with this new cellular data. Pure creation at work. Just as the plants begin to flower and bloom, a surge of creation power strengthens your spinal column. A new tolerance of speciality. A passion of your own unique flame and medicine. Seeing that each flame is so pure, so unique and individual, just as you are. Your Christed I am, flame of creation, at work, together, as a flower of life geometry, a tree of life symbology. So let's call in our beloved Metatron and our family of light and begin our journey together. So let's take a deep breath in. Just send your heart beams to one another and for all those that will see this now and in the future. All time is now. As we call to open a heart portal around us, and we call in the Holy Mothers, great mothers. We call in the Holy Fathers, great fathers, Creator, great Creator, all that there is. Mother, Father, God, Goddess, Child, Divine Child, we call upon you now. As we call upon the beloved Enlightened Ones, beloved Metatron, Yeshua, Sananda, Magdalene, Nada, Holy Mother, the Ashtar ships of light and the earth ships of light, the Elohim, the Eloha, Gaia, and all the original earth guardians, the unicorns, the fairies, the serpents, the giants, the ships of light, the elven, the dragons, bring their gifts to us. Breathing in now, as Metatron comes, takes us on an activation meditation, embodying the Christ flame of oneness and the capacity to love more. So Metatron joins us and brings a geometry around our crown that is reminiscent of the thorned crown of Christ. This crown has synergies and energies that will assist you in this rebirth, in the days that follow along your path. Metatron says to breathe in more deeply now. Breathing to bring the mind into the breath. And allow the breath and the mind to melt into the heart. To relax all the qualities of the brain and the ego structures, that they do not need to work hard as we are held in this beautiful temple. We call in a golden pyramid around us to ground and anchor our session, and ground and anchor it into your bodies, your light bodies, and into your lives. Breathing into all the expansion of your heart and into the flame that's in the center of your heart. That we will stoke this flame that is yours, your eternal signature, your I am identity. That is the co-creator part of you. that is from the very beginning of you, will always be with you, and is eternal. It's allowing these flames to lap and kiss your flame as they begin to build and pump themselves up, becoming more fluid and interreactive. As we dwell in the flame of love, the threefold flames, the pink flame of love, and we ask this to grow and to merge and marry, and to draw upon the Christ love. And we breathe into the golden flame of wisdom. And the Christ wisdom. Breathing into this Christ wisdom flame of gold, circulated in your I am flame. And now into the blue flame of creation and the empowerment of creation, source connection within you, in this attunement, rebirth, activation. Allow this flame to build and to journey outwards, expanded through all 6 gateways of your heart, above, below, inside, outside, all around. And allow these flames to come up to your own lips and kiss this flame. Ask it to kiss you. That these flames rise from these deepest parts in your heart. As we go into the deepest places that have previously been forbidden, we honor and call to these parts in this sacred ceremony, this initiation. That those places in your heart are so loved and held here. That they may grow. And open. That we may bring these Christ flames of love into these sore spots, into the wounds of old, of all trauma, through all time, space, and dimension. Blessing them, kissing them. Even those parts that may feel they are like a leper, we kiss them. Any parts that are like a disease, a virus, we kiss it. So it knows itself from this place of origin, so that all pain dissolves. Holy Mother comes now, joins us. And brings a bouquet of roses. Each rose a different color, almost a miracle of sensation. Luminous, psychedelic, that the frequencies of each rose begin to put us almost into a trance. And the roses begin to spin. As each rose pops up and shows itself as it spins, presenting its particular flavor and smell, so that we may breathe it in, imbue ourselves with it, this odor, aroma of exquisite love. Each rose a different quality of love. And each rose begins to choose you. A particular color rose comes to you and wishes to enter into particular chakras. We'll go through the chakras. Spinning these roses through the soul star. Spinning the rose that chooses your crown chakra. A rainbow rose in the soul star, a golden rose in the crown chakra, a silver rose in the brow chakra, a red rose in the throat chakra, a pink and purple rose in the thymus chakra, a dark burgundy and white rose striped in the heart chakra, and yellow ochre rose in the solar plexus, and an orange melon rose in the sacrum, and the root chakra is a deep purple rose, and the earth star beneath a green, light green rose. It is a bud that is opening. As now the earth comes around us with Mother Gaia Ma, as a corridor opens under your feet, and Mother Gaia Ma looks up at you from below. She smiles a deep love and recognition of you, your soul, your spirit. Her smile melts inside of you. Such happiness in this remembrance of this mother. And as she smiles, another smile opens inside of you, melting inside of you. As she melts, and opens a deeper corridor within you, beneath you. Something that has been holding you back, that you have been holding back. Something in your way. You may not have had an understanding of what this was. Something that has kept you from what you want or what you need. Now we see a black seed. A black seed that has kept you away from yourself, hidden yourself. And this black seed is gently withdrawn and exposed and brought into the light. And it is being washed and purified. And the seed becomes rainbow in the light, in the washing, in the purifying. And it begins to emanate a soft and peaceful rainbow glow. And Mother Gaia smiles and kisses this rainbow seed. And she says, "See, all is not lost, but is brought back into the love quotient." She says, "You are here to be the rainbow bridge." The rainbow bridge, the rainbow bridge, to bear witness to this reseeding of your own rainbow consciousness. Real la your mama reus and I cut I could wake and she never got no good get out which nick and watch out mark wake and I can ouch now mau zooch now coach and I can which and I can go out mouse now meow so zooch you mau was yow mau you real meow 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 yeah Ryu, Ryu, Mario, Ryu, Maru, you, 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 Jew, you, 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 yeah, so got you, got to kick, Janata, Tinguanja. Guachanakai mauchinekitailu rotutuma. Ayu cha 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 ma kache. Chuma. Chutuna ta na 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 ne no 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 na na ni ne 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 na na. No 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 na ne 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 ni na 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 ni ne na na. Na 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 ni na 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 ni na 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 yeah 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 you 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 ayu awa awa aya awa being a rainbow bridge to bear witness to your own seeding of your rainbow consciousness. All love is here to witness the transformation of the whole ashes, beloved ones, you are the seeders, the planters of the new earth. It is dependent upon your preparatory work, the shifts and codes that you bring forth. We are in this together. We carry the love that births the light and brings us forward in Christ consciousness. Blessings on, blessings on, blessings on your seeds of light. Holy Mother shares now with each of us that a deep threat upon our existence has been alleviated. Many ships of light have been formulating a divine plan. That continually activates the recirculating of higher dimensional codes of the immortal flame of creation. The change that is beginning is a predecessor to greater inner self-acknowledgement. As this new earth, this new world develops outer understanding, we are indeed on a journey of self-igniting, you see. Now, many ships of light of the Ashtar are above us, creating a sacred geometry representing flames of unity, setting up these coordinates that begin a sacred geometry encodement of light downloading downward upon our group, upon our collective group Merkaba, and into the earth, grounding these codes into the earth below, and into the earth ships beneath us that receive these codes of light, these creation codes of unity. And that we are acting as rainbow bridges. Each of us as New Earth shaman to engage, enlist, and interact with these codes, to feed ourselves with them and bring them into our own source force. Ermalai Dialzo Queen J Gwen Ye Gwe Daoshun Guali Gay My Gwe Hallo ye Mate Say ye Ma you Malo Day or lay we won't creating this crop circle. New Earth Code of Christ creation. Downloading this blueprint of reorganization. Humming through the earth plains. Hum, 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 through the earth, humming these through your feet, through your light body, through your chakras, through your heart, through the back and the front, through the thymus, through the hemispheres of your brain. Activating a conscious awareness, a frequency that resonates deeply inside you. Is Yeshua and Christ Sananda come to you. With Mary Magdalene and Nada joining around you. Christ Sananda bends down and kisses your right foot. And under his palm, he places your foot. And he places your foot now near Mary Magdalene, so she may wash your right foot, lovingly purifying it, cleansing your foot. As she gently places it upon the earth. And then Christ Sananda brings your left foot up. Gently kisses it. As Mary Magdalene washes it in such a loving way, appreciating everything about your left foot, purifying your left foot, and carefully places it upon the earth. And that two vortexes open up beneath your feet and into the earth, helping to ground and anchor you. And ground with love, the meaning of you. That you are here to anchor this love, this light, and this creativity. That you are a reflector. And a generator. With immense capacity that has only begun to know itself. And that when all is in alignment with this Christed causeway within you, you are flooded with light and dark, love, harmony, peace. As beautiful spheres begin to radiate around us, around you, crystal, sparkling spheres with rainbow, that each sphere begins to wrap and circle within each other. That in the very center is a Veskia Pisces, that very early beginning of the creation, mother, father, child, womb of life. And as these begin to overlay each other, these circles, these crystalline rainbow balls of light, they begin to magnify in your field that which is like-minded. That all is becoming more aware, more self-knowing, more illuminated. And that the seed of life comes now into the picture. This beautiful rainbow seed of life. Like my ring. And in this seed is this spark that you are, that you play out in your life. And that you have a particular spark and seed that is this creative life force that you have been gifted in this life. And that as we are going through this resurrection, this rebirth, it is a place of the new beginning, the death of the old, the unwinding of the contracts, and the beginning to sculpt and marry out of the mystery that which wants to birth. As your seed of life begins to vibrate, harmonize, Metatron is joining us to help with this Metatronic structuring of your seed of life, its purpose. We're pumping this source life, this communion, raising your frequency, raising the harmonies, the octaves that you are, your DNA encodement. So that it may not fluctuate, but be stable, balanced, secure, and comforting to you. It just as your flame is a comfort in your everyday meditations, so the seed that you are is also a meditation. And to bring this seed of this life force, this creative Christ creation frequency, into your heart, into the seed that begins in your heart, that there is now more room for a more spacious and open heart to hold and house this creative capacity, this inspiration of the Christ inspiration. That you are a houser of the Christ inspiration, a house, a home of the Christ. If you are so willing, this is an invitation, a journey to open these gateways, these corridors, into the merging and the marrying. Vibrating further and further into your field all around you. And all around our earth, all around our cosmos. Universally expanding with the archangels, the angels, the Elohim, the Eloha. Your flower of life begins to blossom and bloom into untold magic, untold beauty, creativity, with new meaning, new purpose. Feeling safe, protected, honored, and of sound mind, thoughts, words, and deeds. A crystalline action. Beginning to move a new directive. As this Christ causeway of resilience opens this gateway, and a remembrance and touching and activating this seed of Christ creation to ignite within each and every form upon this planet. Seeded into the waterways, the unicorns join us to seed into the waterways, to flower into the waterways, the ley lines. The song lines, the trees with the fairies, with the field, seeding with the field of oneness, the flower of life, and seeding in the crystals with the elven, and in the crystal gateways, the crystal lines, the seeding in the earth creation lines with the serpents, and seeding with the fires and the dragons, and the dragon lines, and seeding with the mountains, with the giants, and with the snow-topped peaks of higher enlightenment. Into all dimensions, seeding this by the Ashtar and the Earthship commands, the ships of light, blasting holes through any darkness, through any troubled waters, any troubled waterways, opening all communication and forgiving. That our grace and glory of forgiveness comes into our wide open communication channel, our ceremony, and may all forgiveness mend all paths to this higher communication and development between all beings. As the rainbow flower of life now births and merges, rebirthing, re-emerging in an overflowing and interweaving creative inspiration into the Christ creation inspiration. Ever overflowing, growing from within and without, as a waterfall, a fountain, ad infinitum. That you are this fountain, this glory of source, illuminated source frequency, gifting us permission to take a journey in our spirit canoe into the molten lava of creation, of the mother source code that ignites the win-win, that ignites this heart of gold birthing out of the molten creation lava. That the mother source code gives way to the golden heart of gold. And this golden merging now joins the Mother, Father, God child within our golden hearts. Breathing deeply into this source frequency, golden frequency, and into our golden feet, our golden legs, our golden arms, our golden body, our golden lips, our golden ears, our golden eyes, our golden hair, our brain of gold, becoming a master of this golden privilege, we say, of this golden source frequency, of the golden Christ inspiration. Take a deep breath in, into this self-acknowledgement, this self-awareness, in love with all things, equanimous, the three golden flames of love, light and creation, blending as one now, your flame as one golden flame, igniting your soul's purpose and regenerative modality. And creating the golden sphere before you, or your shaman's bag. With this golden sphere of source frequency, of golden Christ inspiration, can be used with your chakras, placed in your heart, put inside your home, gifted to family and loved ones, friends, placed into the earth, that you may seed from this golden sphere new creations, new ministries, become a leader. That your soul's purpose may be known and acted upon. You can seed with this golden sphere your purpose into the earth below you, the earth star, to seed and manifest all that we have received in our journey together. Now the Holy Mother comes to us with a rainbow rose, and she brings this to place in your brow chakra, bringing you into a full self-awareness of your Christed living life. And this rainbow rose opens all possibilities with this Christ inspiration into your mind of oneness with your heart, with this attunement to all things and source upon the earth, into this joyful rebirth of unprecedented delight, that all grace moves through you with the Holy Mothers, the Holy Fathers, as you as the divine light, the child of innocence, purity, and Christ inspiration. May you walk with your Christ feet, your golden body, your rainbow bridge through this life every day, rewarding you with your service as you reward the earth with this grand plan, this blueprint of friendship, of compassion, deep assistance and honor, that all around you are here to support you in our beautiful ceremony of Christ Gateway opening. That this journey may fill you with grace, support, love, and anchor you so that you plant your seeds with care and love. Kiss each one and send it off. And blow it into the wind so it may seed where it wants. Step into your spirit canoe over the golden source waters of life, knowing that each moment is a Christ inspiration. And to activate your every word, thought, and deed. Blessed be your every word, thought, and deed. Your beautiful heart of gold, your Christ creative inspiration. May you hold all of these gifts and use them in your shaman toolkit and bring them out when needed and share. Namaste, beloved New Earth Shaman. Let us just take a deep breath in, send our heart beams to one another in a state of gratefulness for all we've received. Owning and honoring all the resonances of the frequencies, the true wisdom that is here for us, that you are here to anchor. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Stay tuned for more teachings and new teachings that will be coming out soon. I look to see you with us again on other live events, master numbers and gateways. Let me know any feedback, and you can check out my website at www.anjahlia.com, Anjahlia. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. Namaste.